All right, Pedison Mumbere. Now let's talk oil and gas in the country. As in a bid to preserve the environment in Uganda, the government is set to produce gas, hence protecting lives of many Ugandans and climate changes. Samuel Chirumunda compiled this particular report. Let's take a look.
The theme for the conference was to remind the surveyors in Uganda about their roles, as well as putting emphasis on creating new cities, experiencing public infrastructure deficiencies emerging from effects of the pandemic.
That I don't know, you heard so much about the data of our country, and I think many of these people here were left wondering how much they knew. But having said that, you talked about the issue of the growing population and land, and that's the challenge which is coming, especially in your professions. The land is not expanding. The population is expanding. The demands are increasing by the day. And so professions like surveyors is going to be challenged in ensuring that when you're conducting your profession and doing your business. However, having said that, I'll say I'm happy to be here to officiate on this pre-AGM conference of the Institution of Surveyors of Uganda with your theme, Sustainable Urban Development. Sustainable, that's the key word. Urban development, the role of land and built environmental professionals.
The president of the Institution of Surveyors of Uganda indicated that over 5,000 surveyors have attended the event.
We are holding our annual pre-AGM conference as surveyors of Uganda, and it's quite an action-packed day. We've had over 500 people participating. In this annual pre-AGM conference, we sit as surveyors. We also invite other professionals from other associations. We actually also invite our regional colleagues. We have people from Rwanda, from Kenya, and from Ghana. They are joining us. We sit, discuss, and deliberate on a number of issues that are affecting the surveying profession. We do also actually invite important people from the ministries, from the governments, from various authorities, and present to them our challenges, how we are progressing with our work, so that we can chart a way forward to address some of these challenges and also develop our surveying profession in order to serve our country.
Surveyors face several challenges, including being killed when employed to do the work. However, Dr. Nathan urges sensitization to be done.
Of course, recently we had surveyors who were killed in Moroto from the Ministry of Energy, who had gone to explore some minerals, and last year in Uganda it was the same incident. So it's a challenge. But what I would say definitely, of course, between you and me, you know that the surveyor is not the person who would have gone to steal, confiscate someone's land. He's just a professional. But the general perception in the public, it is true that when I see surveyor on my land, literally is going to take my land, and then I should injure this person, or there is always mob justice. It is a big challenge, but what we are doing, we are trying to sensitize the public that first of all, mob justice is not good, but secondly, that surveyors, their role on this are basically coming to deliver a professional service. They are not the landlord or the tenant who are under these conflicts. But also secondly, our surveyors need to be sensitized more on how to approach these things. If you approach a situation where you see that there is a lot of tenseness, then you shouldn't just go there and take your instruments there, because sometimes land is valuable, is an asset, so people are willing to do anything they can to get their land. So we are sensitizing our surveyors, we are giving them guidelines. If you're going to survey undisputed land or disputed land, what should you do? Who should you go with? Which people should you try to approach? Which information should you ask the client? Because these clients will come with money. They tell you, come and survey for me, this is the money. They don't tell you the pitfalls around this place. As soon as you arrive, the client is not there, they start running for you.
The chief guest for this event was the Minister for Works and Transport, Honorable Katumba Wamala, and in his speech, he urged the surveyors to register for smooth practicing of their work.
Grow both in market relevancy and the numbers of trained and registered professionals every year. And I'll make this again for anybody who's in this room and is not yet registered, I'll just re-echo what the registrar said. Very, very soon, it will be difficult for you to practice in this country, in any profession, if you are not registered. Because we are tired of quacks. It's high time we get quacks out of professions, and we have professional people enjoy their profession and be able to deliver what they invested in.
There are currently only 367 registered surveyors of Uganda, comprising of 108 valuation surveyors, 183 land surveyors, and 76 quantity surveyors. For the population of over 45 million Ugandans, the number is still very low. In line with the theme, the private sector needs to think of strengthening surveying in Uganda. Naomi Mtumba, Smart 20.